Hi guys, welcome to once again another review of Newcastle United from Marty the Mad Magpie. How are you all doing this evening? Well, I hope you're all doing better than me this evening. What a waste of time that was, guys, eh? Actually tuning in to watch that. And again, there goes the shirt, ladies and gentlemen. The shirt falls down yet again. And just like Newcastle United tonight, half-time, 0-0. Okay, not brilliant, 0-0. Now, to me, if I'd gone in at half-time, 0-0, I'd be saying to the players, right, come on, let's get into them, let's keep it going, let's get attacking football going. But I'm not the manager, am I? No. Steve Bruce is the manager. And he's probably said to the players at half-time, oh, hey, lads, fantastic stuff. We're doing well out there. You know, we're keeping a clean sheet. We might just scrape a draw here. And that'll do me. Because, you know, I like defensive football. I don't like scoring goals. I like defending. Because I'm a defender. Well, what I say to that, Steve, is absolute bollocks. And excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, but that is what it was tonight. It was 3-0, the final score. 3-0. It could have been more. Arsenal had 19 shots. 19 shots. 9 of them were on target. Dear me, if it hadn't been for Carl Darlow and a couple of chances off the post, 3-0. It could have been 10. Absolutely unbelievable, shocking display second half. And, you know, I mean, for me and a lot of Newcastle fans out there now, we're probably sitting there thinking, well, the situation's completely untenable. But, you know, it'll be in the paper tomorrow, you know, the Magpies fall, or, you know, Bruce blasts his lazy Magpies and stuff like that, which is rightly so. But at the end of the day now, you know, this is 5 defeats on the road. We haven't won for 9 games. 9 games. You look at that Premier League table, friends. It's absolutely terrifying. You know, we're in 15th place. We're dwindling now. The gap is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. It's getting worse. And, you know, these players that are supposed to be on thousands upon thousands a week, you know, they're going out there, holding Arsenal in the first half. Aye, holding them. Holding them. They weren't, you know, weren't exactly, you know, doing well, were we? No. Yet again, Joe Linton gave his usual performance. Just jogging about, you know. We might as well get that guy a treadmill. Just get him a treadmill and put it on the, you know, near the halfway line, in between the halfway line and the 18-yard box, and just put him on it. And just have him jogging there on the spot, you know, because that's all he does, you know. You know, the ball goes down the wing. I'm not talking about tonight, but the ball goes down the wing. Joe Linton's like, jogging in. Not running in, not powering in. No. Just jogging. Take a gentle jog. That's what he's doing. And again, the defence tonight's just totally ripped to pieces by Patrick Aubameyang. I mean, come on, guys. Have we not learned anything from the cup game? Have we not learned anything about this guy? Have we not learned anything about Young Rowe from that cup game? Have we not learned anything about these guys, eh? No. And what makes matters worse was the cup game. Yes, we made changes, but so did Arsenal. And they still beat us by 2-0. Tonight, as I say, it was 3. It could have been a lot more. But these players are all right, though, because, I mean, they'll go back home to the, you know, to the penthouses back up in Newcastle with the heated swimming pools and the Ferraris on the drive and, you know, enough room to have a kick about in your kitchen, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, dear me. All this wonderful money, you know, they've went out and kicked a ball around for 90 minutes. And you know something? That is absolutely unbelievable. You know, they earn that sort of money. Footballers and the manager earns that sort of money and they can't even give a great performance. Now, from my point of view, ladies and gentlemen, my point of view is this, right? If I was offered, and I'm telling you this, mind, if I was offered, never mind 80,000, 90,000 a week, if I was offered 1,000, count it, £1,000 a week, I would be running round doing my job fast as anything, like a blue bottle with a shits. I'd be running round like a tit in a trance to earn that money, because I'd be thinking, wow, I've got to earn this money. I've got to get it. Do you know, if I was earning £80,000 a week, I would be trying to score a bloody hat-trick every week. I'd be given 110%. I wouldn't be dolling about. Arsenal didn't doll about. No. I just don't understand. You know, I'm running out of things to say, guys, because I'm just so mad. You know, and I actually turned it off after the game, turned it straight off. Usually, I listen to what the managers have to say. I don't want to hear what that fat, useless idiot Bruce has got to say, mate, because I'm sick of him. I'm sick of the players, the lacklustre players, the tactics. I'm sick of everything. With this club, we are becoming a laughing stock. And once again, Mike Ashley is sitting at the top there. He's the puppet master. You know, pulling the strings up and down, up and down. This is unbelievable. It is a farce. And the sooner this guy gets out of the club, the better. Because we don't just need a change of manager and a change of players. The whole structure needs to be ripped from its foundations and rebuilt. Because it's rotten to the core. Absolutely rotten to the core. But do you know what? This guy, as I said the other day about Mike Ashley, he keeps saying, oh, I'm trying to sell the club and I want shot of it. Do you know, he has got the brass neck to just say, I don't want this club anymore. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up there. He says he doesn't want the club. But what he does want is money keep coming in. And he's got the brass neck that when the fans are allowed back in to the stadiums, he's got the brass neck to say, oh, well, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to stay. Because I'm not bothered, me. I'm just the guy making the money, me. I'm not bothered about the fans who are paying all this money. You know, I'm not bothered about the manager downstairs, the players. They're earning enough money. You know, they're on contracts. I've got to pay them. But I'm earning the money. I am sitting here pretty. Well, one thing that I say to you as fans is, when we get the chance to go back, if Steve Bruce is still the manager, and if there's still the same crop of players, and if Fat Mike is still in charge, guys, I wouldn't go back. And I know what some of you are going to say, well, support the lads, you know, because we care about Newcastle United. Let's put it this way, guys. Do you really think that them players and Steve Bruce give a shit about us as supporters? Do you think Mike Ashley and Lee Charnley give a toss about us? The answer to that is a big fat no. It's a big fat no with a black and white hat and a black and white scarf wrapped round it. That is how bad it is. No. They don't care about us. We're just the guys who are paying the money every week to watch them, to buy the merchandise, the shirts, the scarves, everything. We're putting money into the club. We're showing our support for them. But they're not entertaining us. Do you know, you'd be better off going and seeing the circus, quite honestly. At least, when you go to the circus, you get entertained by clowns. You don't feel ashamed of them. And that is exactly what it's like at St James's Park. Do you know, somebody once said a few years ago, it shouldn't be called St James's Park. It should actually be called, and I don't really want to say this because it's an insult to the great man, a great actor. It should be called, somebody once said, it should be called Sid James's Park, because there's always a carry-on up there. And I'm sorry, Sidney James, that is an insult to you and to your memory. You should not be associated with such a pile of rubbish, which is at the moment in time, this pantomime, which is Newcastle United. Because if this was a bloody pantomime, you know, dear me, how we couldn't attract any decent people to perform in it. That is exactly what it's like at this football club at this moment in time. The owner doesn't care, the manager doesn't care, the players don't care. So 3 things that need to happen, guys. First off, which isn't going to happen for a while yet, Mike needs to pack his bags and his fridge and get out of Newcastle United, right? Because we're sick of the fat, useless git. Secondly, Steve Bruce also needs to pack his bags, and either Mike needs to sack him, or out of respect for Newcastle United supporters, he needs to walk away. Because if he's got any grit at all, any pride in himself as a football manager and as a player, a former player, he should be walking away from this, because it hasn't worked. His tactics haven't worked. The players he's brought in haven't worked. So he needs to be walking away. And secondly, these players who have played tonight, or have played for the last season or so under Steve Bruce, you know, they need to bite the bullet and start playing football, what they're actually paid for, or get out the club. Request a transfer. Because, you know, you're overrated, guys. That's the bottom line. You're overrated. And as somebody once said a while ago, and again, I take stuff in, as you can probably tell from what people say, but they make a lot of sense. A very close relative actually said this to me once, many years ago. He says, if they were playing in the backyard, I'd draw the bloody curtains. And you know what? That's exactly the way I feel about Newcastle United at this moment in time. If they were playing in my backyard, I would draw the bloody curtains, because they are absolute laughing stocks. They are atrocious, guys. Okay, that's my rant over tonight. Now you've really seen the full wrath of Marty the Mad Magpie. You know, this is the way I feel when we get beat, because it hurts right here. It really does. You know, when I was playing, even though it was just pub football, when I was playing, you didn't play for you. You played for the team's name on the front of the shirt. And this is exactly what you play for. This. Not the name on the back, the name on the front. But, you know, you can see the player's point of view sometimes. Why should I play for this? They don't give a toss about me. Well, what I say to that is, because you're earning thousands. That's why you play. Right? It's your job. Get on with it. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Feel free, once again, to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you after the next game. And let's hope we see a better performance, and hopefully we've got a new manager by then. Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.